Hello everybody, it's Alaska Trip Reports. I'm back at you with a brand new video today from rainy Anchorage. Tonight I'm making my way down to New York City for a nice little trip, and let's get started. Welcome to the Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport. I don't know what was going on here, but there was a bunch of emergency vehicles up here. Hopefully everyone was okay. Here we are walking into the Alaska Airlines check-in counter and dropping my bag off for New York City. Boarding pass secured, now off to security. Here we are making our way down to TSA pre-check. While there, I also noticed the flight board and I located my flight on time as usual. In and out in a breeze. So nice. After I was done with that, I went up to the free Anchorage observation deck to take a quick view at the beautiful Toontown Alaska Airlines special. Here I am walking down to our gate C6, which is so far away. There's the computer showing our aircraft and our boarding time for New York City.
I have a long way to
And here I went down to McDonald's to grab a bite of food before the flight. Some nugs, some fries, and an IC. And taking us down to New York tonight is November 809 Alpha Kilo, which is a brand new 737-8 MAX delivered to Alaska Airlines in April 2025. For the nice, basically 7-hour flight down to JFK tonight. Here we have an absolutely beautiful Kalitta Air Boeing 747-400 taxiing down to runway 33 for a flight to Seoul.
Anybody under the age of 15. All set. Fine. Thank you. Yeah, this is his. Same thing for you, Michael. All set, guys. Thank you. Kid? All set. Thank you.
Here we are walking down the jet bridge, where soon we'll have a great view of our jet for today. Another awesome view of that airplane right there. Here I am double tapping the jet for good luck, as always. That was really nice. As I was walking on board, the flight attendant noticed my outfit. And here is the Alaska Airlines 737-8 MAX cockpit. Looks really nice. So without further ado, welcome on board the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-8 MAX. My seat today is 6A in premium class, seated right behind first class for the 6-hour and 30-minute flight down to New York JFK.
Hero. Still have plenty of time to dig out those little items that you're looking for in the air, but right now we're not moving at all, so we thank you for your help.
I got trading card 2 out of 10 now for the collection. I hope to get more.
My last minute welcome aboard. My name is Katie. It's nice to see everyone's smiling faces back there. We'll do everything we can to get everyone an on-time arrival into New York. It'll make you smile a little bit more. First officer today is going to be Caitlin, and we are looking at 6 hours, 18 minutes, wheels up to wheels down to get everyone there. It's going to be a smooth ride once we get out of here in Anchorage. We've got a little bit of rain, as you can see out the window, and it's going to be a little bumpy on the climb out. Other than that, we're expecting smooth rides, but don't trust me on that one. Keep an eye on that seatbelt sign. We'll update that in route as we go along. Thanks for joining us today. Let's get all seated so that way we can get on our way. Thanks, guys.
Your crew tonight is Captain Katie, First Officer Caleb. I'm Dana. I have the pleasure of working with Warren, Teresa, and Tally. Safety is our highest priority, so we do appreciate your attention while we share some important safety information. Please review the safety of chewing tobacco or consuming your own alcohol anywhere on board the aircraft. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying laboratory smoke detectors is also prohibited. Your safety and well-being are important to us, so please report any unwelcome behavior to a crew member. For security reasons, no line can form in our first class cabin. For that reason, we ask you to please use the lavatory in the cabin in which you're seated when the carts are not in the aisles. If you're seated in row 6 and higher, there are 3 lavatories in the back of the aircraft. If you do need to come forward, carts are in the aisles during our flight. You must wait at row 6, just behind the curtain, until the first class lavatory becomes available. Let's prepare now for takeoff. Make sure your seatbelt is fastened. Your seat back tray table and tablet holders are up. Lower your headrest. If you're seated in first class, once again, please raise your footrest and lower your calf rest. Your larger items like bags, laptops, tablets with keyboards must be stowed underneath the seat in front of you. If you're seated in the exit row, keep your window shades open, unplug your devices for takeoff, and with that, we're ready for a 6-hour, 18-minute flight to New York. Thanks for your attention. Enjoy the flight.
Here we have an absolutely gorgeous Delta Boeing 767-300ER loading up for a flight down to Atlanta, Georgia. Another flight I'd like to review. And here we are making our way down to runway 33. Welcome on board. Here we have the in-flight chargers, which work really well. As you can see here, I have my block plugged in there. And we'll soon get into the in-flight entertainment. And now we'll connect to the Alaska Airlines in-flight Wi-Fi. It's pretty simple. All you do is go to settings, type in Alaska Airlines /Wi-Fi.com, and then it will take you to the website. And once from there, you can select movies and TV shows. They offer free texting and buying in-flight Wi-Fi, which works pretty nicely. As you can see, everything is working really fast and nicely, so that's good to know for high YouTube videos and data. Next, we'll hop over to Flight Radar 24 to track my flight. And then we'll be able to find my aircraft and where I am and the rest of our flight once it loads here in a couple of seconds. Hey, there I am, cruising my way down to JFK. Now I'll head over to Instagram and check that out. Check in on my friends who's tracking my flight. And that works really nicely too. Now that Wi-Fi is established, I'm going to throw on my amazing JBL Vibe Flex 2, which is ultra noise cancelling. It blocks out crying babies and cabin noise. I'm here on Spotify to turn on one of my favorite songs recently, which is Golden by K-pop idol D9. We are just about to get our food, so starting with service, we have the crew giving us our drinks and my classic Sprite cranberry mix. Cheers, guys. Let's go to another great Alaska Airlines flight. Ready for the next 6.5 hours to New York City. And with that, dinner is served. I have the amazing fruit and cheese platter with Alaska and their brand new chicken salsa al verde. This dish consists of chicken breast marinated in a sauce with green salsa, peppers, corn, cotija cheese, and Mexican rice. I set my phone down on the Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 8 tablet holders, which are so convenient while I get ready for my meal. And here I am just getting ready to get a bite of it, trying to get everything on the fork. I am super excited to try this brand new dish. Cheers.
And something new was created.
That was absolutely an incredible first bite of that brand new dish. This meal definitely made the Clean Plate Club, as you can see. I would definitely get it again on our next flight. Here's a really nice storage pouch on the side of the 737-8 MAX bulkhead. And lots of room. Here I am walking to the back of the airplane to use the restroom. As you can see, it's gotten fully dark out now. Hello and welcome to the Alaska Airlines 737-8 MAX bathroom. Peace. Average size bathroom, you got your toilet working, your baby changing station, your sink average sized with hot and cold water and soap, and a trash can. Other than that, your basic bathroom, not very much room to move around, but that's what it is. There's your changing station there. There's the room from the toilet to the door. It's not bad, but it could be better. And here we have the Alaska Airlines MAX 8 galley, where my absolutely delicious meal was prepared. Now here I am walking back to my seat from the back of the aircraft. And when I got back to my seat, I was greeted to an incredible Aurora show over Mackenzie River, Canada, for at least over an hour. If you pay really close attention, you'll be able to notice that they're actually fully dancing. It's crazy what this world can do. It's amazing. I mean, it was a spectacular show, and I got my best picture ever over the engine for like a half hour. It was incredible. The sun is just about to rise, and we have breakfast service, which is coffee and one of the kind energy bars. I got mine with cream, sugar, and ice. Cheers. Alaska Airlines truly has the best coffee ever. So good. Good morning, everybody. And here we have the kind bar that goes really nicely with the coffee. Perfect way to start the morning.
Please make sure that your seat back, tray table, and tablet holders are up and lower your headrests. For our guests in first class, please raise your footrest and lower your calf rest. Your larger items like bags, laptops, and tablets with keyboards must be stowed completely underneath the seat in front of you so as not to obstruct any of our aisles or passageways. We've taken anything large out of the time, collecting all remaining service items and completing our final safety checks. Thank you for your attention. We'll be on the ground in New York shortly. pleasure to welcome you to New York. The local time is 7:26 a.m. We ask that you please remain seated with your seatbelts on until the pilots have turned off the seatbelt sign. Then it will be safe for you to get up. Your belongings should remain stowed until we safely reach the gate. If your phone is closed, feel free to take it out of airplane mode. Answers inside the terminal. On behalf of all of us at Alaska Airlines and our One World Airline partners, it has been our pleasure serving you today. A special thank you to our MileSplit members and elites. It's always nice to see you again. If you'd like to join our award-winning program, you can visit alaskaair.com/mileage plan. Whether this was your first time flying Alaska or you fly with us often, thank you. If New York is home, welcome home. And if you are traveling onward, safe travels. Good morning.
To push out of the alleyway here, then we'll be taxiing into our gate momentarily. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened. I appreciate your patience. Thank you.
Once again, if you have checked baggage, you'll find that on carousel number 5.
Thank you so much for the great trip.
You're welcome. Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One.